So this is where the magic happens. This is one of the selling points of Figma here. So you can search for community files, you can search for plugins, whatever you want. So for now, we're focusing on plugins. So there are different plugins for icons. There's feather icons, there is phosphor, whatever. So let me make use of feather icons. So let's say I want to install feather icons. I just search feather icons. Search. So it shows me the list of plugins related to my search. I've installed this already, so let me uninstall it. So I'll show you how to install. So you can click on it, just if you want to view the details. You want to view the details, click on it. Then you can install. So just click on this button here, install. It doesn't take too long. Installed. So come to your Figma file, go to plugins, then you see feather icons here among your list of plugins. So that's a way to install plugins on your Figma. So feather icons, you can launch the plugin. It takes a while to load. So let's just chill for a while. So if you don't want to mix of plugins, you can go through, you can come to the community and just search for community files, Figma files. There are a lot of icon community files here. There is icon sacks. So yeah, Vul sacks. This is it. So just open it. Then click on duplicates. Once you click on duplicates, it opens the file for you in a new tab. It's a lot of icons, like a vast variety of icons, styles, and all. So yeah, our plugin has loaded here. So let's say Google here. I can search for Google. Yeah, that's the thing. Some plugins might not have some of these icons. So let me just make use of community files here. Or let's make use of Facebook. Facebook, feather icons, launch. I think they should have Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. So just click. Then it automatically drops it on your file here. Close it. Click and drag. Make sure it's inside the frame. Now, that is one mistake people might make. On your layers panel here, some of your elements might be outside the frame. Now, you want to avoid that. As it is right now, it's outside the frame. So if I export this frame here, I'm not seeing this icon because it is not inside this frame. So you want to make sure whatever you are, your elements are inside the frame. So you can just click and drag into the frame. And there you have it. So just align it to Facebook. So you can adjust the stroke of your icons by holding down Control and clicking on the icon. So to the right side, you have the stroke properties activated. So you can change the stroke weight. Say, let's make it 0.5. Yeah, or you can make it of 1. So you can change the color too as well. If you want red or you want Facebook blue. I don't know the look, I don't know the hex code. But yeah, let's make it of black. So yeah, you want to align this. Make sure it's aligned. Continue with Facebook. So you can auto layout this. Please always make use of frame. Don't group. I'm telling you this now so that it won't be hard for you in the future. Always auto layout your elements. Do not group. So Shift A, remember, auto layout. So click and drag. I want to make this long. Click and drag the edge, make this long. This thing with this trackpad. Click and drag. Now you notice it's constraint, it's locking this thing to the left. So as I'm dragging here, I want it to be aligned to the center. I don't want it to move. So as I'm dragging it, it's constraining itself to the left here, and I don't want that. That is because of this auto layout feature here. It's aligned to the left. I want it to be aligned to the center. So I just click on the center here, then boom. Now, this is still looking off. Okay, 116. Now that's because of the padding. Remember, padding. So this is 116 here, and this is having 0 here. So I want to have equal spacing here, 16, 16. So it aligns to the center. Then to the top and bottom, I want to have spacing between this. I want to have spacing. So let's make use of 48. Yeah, 48 is too much. 16. 8. Yeah, 8 is okay. So make this 8 too as well. Yeah, so I can give this a stroke because I don't want to distract the attention of my users from this button here. This is the primary CTA. This is what I want them to click on. So this is another option. It's not something that is primary. So this is another option. So I can just make this a stroke instead of a fill. So I can make this a stroke here, then give this light shade. And remember, rounded corners, rounded corners, rounded corners. This should be rounded corners too. So 8. Yeah, then you can have other options too as well. If you want Google, you can put in your Google here. Bring in your Google icon. Now this is the community file I told you about. So you have a number of icons here in the community file. So you can use whatever that works for you. So I don't know if Google is here. Yeah, okay, this is Google. So I can just copy and paste here. Now this is the beauty of auto layout. It doesn't affect the size of this, but it places the icon within the constraint of this frame here while maintaining the spacing. Because if you are grouping, you still have to adjust the size, the spacing and all. But in auto layout is like a smart feature. It's like an AI that detects the spacing. So it works like AI, basically. So you don't need to be adjusting the sizing that, okay, this is 16. You now drop, it changes to 8. You now start adjusting to 16. No. Auto layout just automatically picks it up that, okay, the spacing between each element in this frame is 16. So whatever I place inside this frame should maintain that spacing. So this is the Google icon here. I'm going to delete this Facebook icon, delete, then change the stroke of this to 1. Remember, color, 1F, 1F. So I can come to the stroke here, copy the color code here, Control C, come to the icon here, highlight it, Control V, enter. There you have it. So we have our, I wouldn't really call it hi-fi. I mean, it's still skeleton, but yeah, this is just a basic login form. A basic login form. And continue, yeah, just a basic login form. So you don't have to, is this aligned? Yeah, so that's just a run through of some of the tools in Figma. And if you want to export your frame, yeah, that's another thing I forgot to add. To export your frame, select your frame, make sure your frame is selected. You can rename it if you want to. Just double click on the frame name here, or you can come here, double click, then say sign up, or I'll be signing, enter, then come down here to the right hand side, scroll down, hit the plus icon on export. Here we have different resolution settings. So 1x is to maintain the same dimension here, 375 by 812. 2x is your dimension here times 2. So we have presets here, 3x, 4x, and also whatever you select is times the number. So if you have 400 here times 375 by 812 and you select 4x, that's this dimension times 4x. So your frame is going to be large when you export it. So have that in mind. And it also increases in size. So here to export, we have different formats. We have the PNG format, the JPEG format. PNG is just without background. JPEG is with the background. SVG is scalable vector graphics. This one is majorly for icons. For icons, if you still want to edit, if you still want to retain that edit feature in another software, so you can just click on the SVG. Then PDF, we all know what PDF is all about. And yeah, so I want to export this as JPEG. So export signing, then export to wherever you want to export to, and there you have it. So that's just it here. So if you have any question, please, I'll be glad to take them.